Welcome back to my Subnautica 2023 survival series. I'm Black Cat Red River. This is episode 11. And last time we devoted our episode to finding the ingredients to make aerogel, which we did. Now we have a few aerogels in storage here. And this episode we're going to use them. And we're going to start by making our water filtration unit. This should allow us to start to build up our water and salt stocks from here on. Now, the water filter and the scanner room, both of those use a fair bit of power. So I'd like to add a few solar panels at least. Because running the filter 24/7 and running the scanning room, particularly running them both at nighttime when the solar panels don't regenerate, that can lead to your base shutting down if you're not careful. Fortunately, I had gathered a bit of copper before, and we had some quartz as well. So making at least 4 solar panels shouldn't be a problem right now. Okay, so hopefully 600 power will be good enough to run the water filter and the scanner whenever we need to. If not, I guess we can always consider adding a backup biofuel reactor or something to supplement the power, especially at nighttime. But we'll see how this works. Maybe 600 will be good enough, and we won't need to worry about anything else. The Modification Station is another item we got the final fragments for to get the blueprints last episode. I think I might need some table coral, so let's maybe zip out and grab that for the computer chip. But otherwise, I think I probably have everything else that's needed. After our trip to the northern island, we've got a fairly large stock now of diamonds, lead, and lithium. So let's see if we can put together this modification table.
All systems online.
You might be wondering why bother collecting giant coral tubes if we just built the water filter. But it does take some time and power to build up a stock of water. So this will help create, an interim stock of water if I need to collect some for a longer journey. Once the water filter has been running for a while and we've got a big supply of larger bottles, then I don't know if we'll need too much giant coral samples after that. There are, however, a few items that do require bleach other than water as well, so it's good to have a few. And now that we've got a large base and a lot of storage, there's nothing wrong with having a few extra of everything already in your cupboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, and now that the modification station is built, there's a few upgrades to some of our basic equipment and tools that we can make. The Thermoblade modification to our survival knife, the ultra high capacity tank, and the ultra glide fins. All of those we should be able to make without too much difficulty now that we've got this table. And that's a huge upgrade to our breathing time, all the way to 225 seconds, up from 45 with no tank at all. So that's pretty good. That should be a noticeable improvement. All right, so we've built 3 of the upgrades on the modification station. And I think now I might go off camera for a few minutes while I figure out what the next priority is going to actually be, rather than just have 10 minutes of dead air here while I think about it. Okay, I'll be back in a few moments. All right, I'm back now, and I have a better sense of what I want to do. I think we're going to work towards the Prawn Suit. We've already got the Aerogel. I'm going to need 2 plasteel ingots, so that's a fair bit of titanium, 20 titanium. And we're going to need some enamelled glass, which requires Stalker teeth. But we've already got the diamonds and the lead, so apart from the Stalker teeth and maybe a little bit of titanium, we're pretty much ready to go for the Prawn Suit. Now, the stalker teeth are notoriously difficult to spot, partly because of their size and partly because of their location in the kelp forests usually. But this gives us an opportunity to actually use our scanner room for the first time and show how it works. Stalker teeth are actually showing up, so we'll click the scan button, and then we'll go jump in our Seamoth and see what we can see. Now, if we did not have the HUD chip upgrade for the scanner room, this would be a lot more difficult of a task. Your stalker teeth would show up as dots on the topographical map in the scanner room itself. But you wouldn't get this automatic feed into your HUD like I'm getting now on the screen, where it shows us, it leads us basically directly to the location. In the absence of the HUD, it doesn't do that. So that is really, in my opinion, it's the most important upgrade you can make for the scanner room. It's the thing that makes the scanner room really viable. All right, very nice. With the aid of the scanner room, I've already got 7 stalker teeth in a very short time. I only actually need 1 for the prawn suit. But down the road, I'll probably want a bunch more enameled glass for some of the glass ceilings that you can make for things like the multi-purpose room and the large room and other similar things. But that's good enough for now. That'll get us our prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And there we have it. We've finally got all the ingredients together for the prawn suit. We just need to swim up to our mobile vehicle bay, which hopefully is still floating directly above our base. It's 100 meters up, so I can't really see it from here, but it should be there. Let's go find out. Once the prawn is made, it will drop all the way to the seabed 100 meters below. But it's a sturdy little suit and it shouldn't have any problems falling that distance.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So as you can see, the prawn has a pretty good jump capability even without the jetpack upgrade that you can make. It's not bad. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's pretty good just in its default mode. And it comes with this default storage pack of like 24 slots as well, which is kind of cool. And the grab arm on the suit automatically puts it into the prawn's storage, not into your own. So that's another neat feature. You don't actually have to get out of the prawn suit to collect certain kinds of things. One thing I don't have yet is the drill arm for the prawn, which is a separate blueprint that you can find. I found the torpedo arm, but not the drill arm, and the drill arm is actually my favorite of the attachments to put on the prawn. But eventually we'll find that. Alright, so we only have one Moonpool, and you can only put one of your vehicles in the Moonpool at a given time. So I'd like to actually make a second Moonpool so I can have one for the prawn and 1 for the sea moth. Which means I'm going to need another 20 titanium for titanium ingots and all of that sort of thing. So let's get started on that and see what we can make and what we'll need to go gather still. We've got one of the 2 ingots that we need, but we're going to need to gather a little bit more titanium. So maybe we should take the prawn out and see how that works for gathering titanium. And other things perhaps on the way. Looks like I forgot to turn the scanner room off last time, but let's see how the prawn gathers that up. No problem.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek fluid intake.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing.
All right, before I forget a second time, I would like to turn off that scanner and conserve a little bit of power. All right, I just need to grab a couple lead from the locker to finish up our second Moonpool. Now, there's no ledge whatsoever on this side of the base from which to sort of leap up in the prawn suit from to try to get into the Moonpool. So I'm thinking this side is going to make more sense as the sea moth Moonpool, and I'll try to get the prawn into the other Moonpool. See if I can use the little ledge there as a launching point. So we'll see how that goes without the jet upgrade, the jetpack upgrade. It might be a little tricky, but I think I can probably manage it. We'll just have to get the sea moth out of here first.
All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And now for the tricky part. Normally I wouldn't waste 2 copper on a sign, at least this early in the game. But I've got a few copper, and let's see how the signs look above these hallways. All right, I think we will wrap this episode up here. We got a lot of things built today in this episode. The Prawn Suit, an extra Moonpool, not the least of the things. So that's pretty good. I'm pleased with the progress today, and we will see you next time. Until then, safe travels.